want to glow up in 2025 and become your best self, stay with me. If one of your goals is to lose weight, this video is about losing weight, and there will be another video which is about also losing inflammation and avoiding inflammation in your body, which can be caused for hormonal imbalance and all of that. That will be in another video, but this one will focus on losing weight, including the basics of losing weight and fat, specifically as well, fat. So welcome back to my channel. Please show your support by liking this video and subscribing to my channel. Let's get into it. First things first, starting with the basic science. Calorie deficit is what you need. If you want to lose weight, it's calorie deficit, energy in and energy out. What does that mean? That means you either watch your diet, what you're eating, or you work out and make up for it. So basically, if in a day you're eating a lot, then you would need to work out a lot to actually be in a calorie deficit. Or if you manage your food, then you work out just a little bit and you actually reach your goals faster. Which one would you choose? Prioritize eating protein. Prioritize working out effectively. Because if you're eating all the time like junk food, sugar and all of that, that's a lot of calories for no reason. If you focus on eating whole foods that have protein, you will automatically feel like you're satisfied, you don't need to eat more because you have a lot of protein already. It makes you feel like a little bit full, like longer, and it's less calories. So like prioritize eating things like fish, like chicken. If you're vegetarian, then things like tofu, chickpeas, edamame, cottage cheese, like those kind of things will help you stay full for longer. Especially like eggs as well for breakfast and all of that will help you like curb your appetite and help you stay full for longer and have like a lot of energy to go to the gym. So this is like the most important part is calorie deficit. There is also a website that can literally calculate your calorie deficit. If you want to really be like serious about it, you can go as far as like monitoring all of your workouts and your diet on FitnessPal and your workout through your Apple Watch or something. You can go as far as that and like really make sure 100% you're in a calorie deficit. Or you can also listen to your body and know that you just like, you know, slowly lower and focus on what you're eating and eat like better macros. So focus on eating protein and healthy fats rather than eating like things like carbs or sugar or bread or like pasta or things like that. Just avoid those things because anyway, they also cause inflammation in the body, which I will talk about more in another video. So that's the first thing. Go to this, there is this website like that calculates TDEE, or just put like calorie deficit calculator, and you will put like the weight, the height and all of that, and they will give you exactly how much calories you need to eat per day to be in a calorie deficit or to be in maintenance or to be in like a surplus. But surplus is more when you want to like gain muscles. So the other thing that's like similar to calorie deficit but depending on your goal, if you want to lose fat but also keep gaining muscle, that's body recomposition, which is like it takes longer to achieve because you have to be on a calorie surplus certain days and you have to be on a calorie deficit other days. So on the days, which is kind of what I'm doing, so on the days where you're like, for example, lifting weights and doing glutes workout, you would then be on a slight calorie surplus and eat way more protein. And on the days where on the other days basically you just be in calorie deficit. So this is very like, it takes longer. So I would say the easiest way and fastest way is to basically focus on just like losing weight or losing fat from, and when you lose fat you cannot target where you lose fat from, so you're gonna have to lose it from everywhere. And then afterwards, so like basically just be in calorie deficit, and then afterwards focus on gaining muscles. That will be like a different goal, is like focus on gaining muscles and lifting weights, and that will keep you losing the fat and losing your weight, but even gaining muscles for the long term. Because if you build muscles afterwards, you don't have to do much and you're gonna have to be less in a calorie deficit to like, you're gonna be basically burning calories even at rest. So that's like the ideal thing. Next thing, create sustainable habits. Do not be hard on yourself, depending how you are. I find that in general, I am hard on myself most of the time. If you're someone that actually like lazy, then that's going to be a different situation, okay? But if you're someone that always hard on yourself, do not be hard on yourself. Create sustainable habits. So take it slow, create one habit at a time. So for example, one of the habits that helped me lose weight is incorporating spirulina first thing in the morning with water, or taking L-glutamine, or like this like detox drink, L-glutamine with lime and water, like and warm water first thing in the morning on an empty stomach. So that I felt like it kind of helps me do that, along with like lymphatic drainage massage, along with Pilates. So for me, like over the months and over the years, I build habits that if I tell you now everything I do, you're gonna feel so overwhelmed. But all I'm gonna say is start step by step, start one habit at a time. So you can first focus on just adding, for example, if that's one of the things you're interested in, you can start by including spirulina with water, spirulina paste with water first thing in the morning, and like just keep that habit for a month. And then once you achieve successfully that habit and it becomes part of your routine, that it becomes like on autopilot, you don't even like feel like you're making efforts or forgetting about it, it's just literally like brushing your teeth or whatever, then you can incorporate the next habit. You can add the next habit to it and be, for example, going for a walk first thing in the morning, like after your breakfast. Or it can be like having a healthy breakfast. It can be anything that you are setting your mind to. And one of the very important books for this that really helps me is Atomic Habits. Atomic Habits, it helps you like create like layer like the habits per day, so that you can be like basically doing things eventually on an autopilot, which is what I got to. But the ideal routine is to basically wake up, have your spirulina with water, and then have like this detox drink with like, or maybe just like lime water with like some L-glutamine or something. But make sure you don't take L-glutamine. You make sure whatever you do in life in general, whether it's supplements, whether it's spirulina, whether it's L-glutamine, whatever, you should always have breaks of like a week or a month of not doing so, because otherwise your body gets used to it and your body starts being lazy, rather than it kind of backfires on you. So say if you do spirulina, make sure you have a break of like 2 weeks or 1 week or like a month, and then do it again. Otherwise your body is just like used to it. It doesn't do any effects anymore, okay? So yeah, so like make sure you create sustainable habits, you don't be hard on yourself, and enjoy the journey, enjoy the process. Don't kill yourself over it, but make sure to make efforts, because if you don't make a change, you will never see a change, okay? So the next thing, low impact workouts. For women, as a woman, I assure you, low impact workouts will do you much better than any other workout or going to the gym every day. I used to have that lifestyle where I used to go to the gym every day, kill myself, weight lift, all that, like stress myself, like do everything all the time. All that did was burn me out, put the cortisol to the roof, and backfired on me. Like it didn't really do anything, and I was just like, why am I not losing weight? Why am I not losing fat? Like why am I not losing anything? It just keeps going up. I'm like, I didn't understand. But later on I understood that it was my hormones and my cortisol and my body being stressed out with all of the workouts I was doing non-stop. I didn't allow it to rest. I didn't allow it to relax. All I was doing was stressing it more while I was already stressed at work. So this is actually not good for the body, especially for women, for our hormones. It's really not good, because hormone imbalance also will just backfire. It can cause a lot of illnesses, it can cause PCOS, it can cause a lot of things, acne that I also I'm curing now. So a lot of things. But what I found over the years works the perfect routine for me is basically to try to walk as much as possible, like 30 minutes a day, 20 minutes, even 10 minutes, whatever you can walk per day. Focus on walking. That's a very low impact workout. It's also good for your mental health, especially if you do it in the morning. Then you can fix your circadian rhythm. It's perfect. So make sure to start adding that workout into your routine, that walk into your routine, so it becomes normal. You just go for a walk every day or every 2 days. So if you never walk, you can add it to once a week, and then after that add it to twice a week, and then after that, once you get used to it, 3 times a week, and then after that just whenever you can, always try to put it on the daily. But daily walking is the perfect thing to lose weight and to have a good fit body. The other thing I do, the perfect routine I found for me, is basically doing once a week core and upper body Pilates workouts, and twice a week weightlifting for glutes. I find that the best workout for growing your glutes is weightlifting. So hip thrusts, RDLs, and all of those things are like you can try like different things depending on what your donkey kicks like to activate. All of these things like glute bridges to activate. All of these things are perfect for growing your glutes. But for core and for upper body, I found that I do need to be assisted, and I like Pilates for it. I feel like the burn, I feel it like, and it's good, and it works like muscles I hadn't feel before. So I found that it's best to do the upper body and core in Pilates, or just core, or you can do full body for Pilates, and I found that makes the huge difference for me. It's low impact, it doesn't stress me out, but it's like basically the perfect routine for me for the week. It's the perfect workout you can ever do. And the next very, very, very important thing that I saw made a massive difference in my life: sleep and rest. Especially as a woman, do not try to compete with man, or compare yourself or challenge yourself. Women need way more sleep than men. It's just how it is. And I noticed it when I sleep more. For some reason I end up like losing weight more, and I'm more relaxed, and everything, life is great. So focus on like prioritize your sleep over anything and everything. Make sure you have at least 8 hours of sleep. The minimum is 7 hours of sleep, especially if you do like before midnight. That's ideal. I struggle personally to do before midnight because I've always been, since I was a child, a night person. But the ideal thing, when I do sleep before midnight, I literally need way less sleep than when I do if I sleep after midnight. So prioritize your sleep, even if it means like sleeping 10 hours, sleep the 10 hours if you feel like it. But make sure like you're not oversleeping, that you're making you depressed. Make sure you find like the right balance in your sleeping schedule. Like 8 hours, 9 hours are ideal for a woman. We always need sleep more than a man. Prioritize sleep, rest, and important thing, listen to your body. Say you planned glutes workouts, but your body is feeling so tired, so sore, you can't do this. Do not do it. Listen to your body. If your body is so tired, do not stress it out by pushing it to go to the gym. Again, there is a fine line between listening to your body and being lazy, okay? So like, it's not gonna be like, oh, I'm listening to my body, so I'm gonna go eat chips and watch a movie and just like rest. No, you can always do things like do like an active rest days. You should have those where you basically would just like walk. So it will be like an active rest day. So like you're resting, you're very chill, you're not like overstressing yourself with like weightlifting or intense cardio or anything like that, but you're gonna be like walking. So it's like walking is very chill. You can just enjoy nature around you, or walk your dog, depending on if you have a pet or not, or just like walk, or even walk to the grocery store or something. Like just walk to somewhere, or walk to go to do shopping, or walk in the mall, anything. You can just have like an active rest day where you feel like you've done something. And ideally if you can walk 10k per day, if your time allows it and all that, that's the ideal thing to lose weight. I don't believe in this thing that times allow it or not. I believe if you manage your time correctly, and if you have everything correctly, you will be able to do whatever you want to do. Like there is other than that, it's just excuses, okay? So make sure you listen to your body, you don't overstress it, and if your body really feels like resting, rest. Also, make sure you do not work out, or you have like maybe just like small walks or whatever when it's your menstrual cycle. Take care of yourself. It's gonna work against you if you go and exert yourself by lifting weights or whatever during your menstrual period. Your body is not supposed to be under that much stress. But as soon as your period is done, take advantage of that period, like I am right now, where it's like your body can take so much, especially throughout the ovulation and all of that. Your body are gonna be so strong, and that's the ideal period where you can go lift weight, walk, do HIIT workouts or whatever. It's ideal. But once you're getting into the PMS phase, or like, is it the luteal phase? I think the luteal phase, make sure you start like doing more low impact, you rest, you listen to your body, because this is important for your hormones and to balance your hormones. And finally, the last thing, commit to your journey. So it's important to enjoy this journey. It's important to have self-discipline. The very main goal of all of this is to have self-discipline, to change, to have self-discipline, to build these like habits and commit to them. And by committing to them, you actually commit to yourself. You love yourself more, you respect yourself more, because you like commit to yourself. Say for example, when you're in a relationship, we want someone to commit to us, but how can someone commit to us if we don't even commit to ourselves over these like small habits? If you want to lose weight and that's your goal, commit to yourself on that. Promise yourself that and show it. And your body and your mind and everything and yourself, you will respect yourself more, and you have so much value over yourself. You will value yourself so much and love yourself so much if you say like, yeah, I'm gonna start going to the gym, say once a week if you never usually go to the gym. You're gonna feel great when you keep that promise. Or like 3 times a week, and you're gonna feel great. Or changing your diet. Again, do not overwhelm yourself, because otherwise you're gonna maybe end up doing that for like a week or 2 and then just giving up because you feel it's too much. Start step by step. Whatever you feel like can be okay for you to tolerate, and then add it slowly. Enjoy that journey. Do not feel like go hard on yourself and rush the process, and then it's just gonna backfire. You're just gonna be overwhelmed and burned out, and you're not gonna do anything anymore. Be easy on yourself, love yourself, enjoy the journey, and enjoy the process. Okay? Alright, thank you guys so much for watching my video. I love you guys, and please show your support by liking this video, put in your comments to if you have any ideas about what you want me to put in the next videos, and as well as subscribing to my channel to show your support and to stay updated for the next parts about the glow up for 2025. Love you guys. Bye.